Welcome, friends. It is I, your LostScarf, and it's time for the One-Shot Saturday, and we're playing Project Root by OPQAM, or something like that. Let me preface this a little bit. This is a donated game. As you saw in the past, Wiso donated Super Wagon Adventure, Chin donated Child of Light, and this game was donated in a way by Del4Me. Del4Me has donated 10 to us through the Patreon program, and with Patreon, one of the goals is if you donate about $10, you can say a game you want us to play that's about $10, and Project Root is $10. So they donated money to us to play that. When you donate towards us to play a game, by giving us a game or giving us money for a game, we will do something on that game. In this case, we've been doing one-shots. If we get donated a game good enough for an LP, we'll do an LP on it, or maybe we'll play it on stream, or we'll do a different kind of video on it. This time we're doing a one-shot on Project Root. So that's what happens there. So thank you to everyone who has donated to us, and thank you to everyone who's donated us games for us to play as well. I appreciate that a lot, Jinx appreciates it, and we play these games so we can have different experiences and have fun with it and just enjoy what we got. And Project Root is an interesting case here, and I'm going to talk about everything. When I play a game and I do these one-shots, I try to be fair. If I really like the game, I'll say what I love so much about it, and I'll try to temper that with the things that are not so great about it. Like, I try my best to do that. And the other way around happens as well, and that is, what do I not like about it, but what does it do right? That's the other side of things, and we're going to do that here with Project Root. Project Root has potential. It has potential there, but it falls short in my opinion. I'm going to explain all that soon enough. It does some things right, but it does a lot of things wrong, and it's very unfortunate there, and that's going to be this kind of one-shot here. If Del4Me loved this game, and that's why he donated to us, I'm sorry I don't like it as much as you do. If you just want to have my opinion, here's my opinion on it. So we're going to do the first two levels of this game, show it off in there, tell you what's great, tell you what's not, and that will be the one-shot. And hopefully I will have done a good job being fair to the game, because at the end of the day, it's about the game and how fair I am to them in these one-shots. It's all about having fun, of course, but also being fair about it so that the developers know what someone feels about it and how they could do it better in patches or what they can do better in the next game. So that's what we're going to do here, so let's get going. Okay, first things first, going to show you the options here. So you can use a mouse to look at things, but you're more supposed to be using the controller. So just show audio here. Here's audio. And there's the audio settings there. Here's video. There's video settings there. Controls. Now, here's the controls. So with the Xbox controller, which I have, left stick moves you around in all four directions, of course. Right stick rotates you. You got your right trigger fire, ground fire's left trigger, right bumper, special fire, and then you got pause. That is all the controls to this game. That's it. And I would assume you can play with the keyboard. You definitely can't play with the mouse, probably. But it won't let me switch over. So there you go. Go back. So there's not much in the options, and there we go. Now, let's get into the game. Now, there is a tutorial, which is actually pretty short, because it just has explained a couple things. There you go. Now, you notice I haven't cleared level 2, and I'll explain that soon enough. And you'll also notice I'm on easy, and I'll explain that soon enough as well. Just a little bit closer. There we go. So here we go. We're going to do level 1. And level 1 shows... I'm going to talk about everything this game does right in level 1. So here we go. Here's the story here. Not bad artwork there. There's the story. I unfortunately don't really care about the story all that much. Now let's take a look at the game here in a moment. So here we are. Pretty cool. We're just playing, just flying out here. And there, we're flying around. And here, pretty interesting looking landscape here. We got a lot of rocks here. We got, looks like a city here with all these, with this bridge here. Now there's a power up there for shield there. And I need to go over to destroy a refinery. So I'm going to go to that red dot on the radar on the bottom left. You can see here the radar shows me where all my enemies are using the triangles there. You can also see that there's ground units I have to fight as well as air units. And the ground units get hit by this crosshair here with the missiles. And I just keep dodging these planes, shoot these air guys and take these guys out. And take out these ground tanks here. And here's a pretty interesting mix right here. You're fighting air and ground. Ground, of course, they have to get hit with this crosshair. While air, of course, you got basically complete infinite range of your shots there. So you got to worry about both. Ground missiles do not hurt air units, and air units do not, and air bullets do not hurt ground units. Unlike other games. I've played a lot of shoot 'em ups and bullet hells. I love them. I've played them for decades. I played, let's see, just a bunch. Giga Wing, Jamestown, Galaga, 1942. Arrow Wings, freaking love Arrow Wings, love the Dolphin. So many freaking games. I played a lot of games. And whoop, dodge. So see, got hit on that one. Dodging pretty well here. The controls are just tight. You move where you want to move. I really like that. You just do a good job of going where you want to go with the controls here. It's just very responsive, and that is the best part about this game, is how responsive your plane is as you're flying it around. It's just very good. They did a good job with the mechanics of that. Also a good job with just the idea of having to deal with air and ground units, and how the shots don't cross-pollinate. Like, not cross-pollinate, but they don't cross over. You can't hurt air with ground, you can't hurt ground with air. That's pretty good. Well, like a game like Raiden, and just a lot of other games in that, in shoot-'em-up genres, is everything you shoot will hurt air and ground, which is a normal thing. So it's just interesting to think about having to hit just like this. You can think of it in a way like Ikaruga, where you have to be the same color to... Wait a sec, you get hurt opposite with the same color? I'm forgetting Ikaruga a little bit. It's been like 5 years, but not 10 years actually since Ikaruga. And I know you match up colors to take hits, but did you have to be opposing colors to hit them? I think you did have to be opposing colors to hurt them, right? Or am I forgetting? Or am I remembering incorrectly? But here we go. So we're just killing all these things as I'm talking here, and just dodging a lot of shots, taking enemies out. Enemies pretty much feel like they're endless waves of planes flying at you, while the ground units are set where they are, and just keep taking them out. And there are special weapons you get. They are just kind of few and far in between. You have to just kill a lot of enemies to get them to drop, and that's what I'm trying to do here. I want to show off the special weapons, but I gotta kill enemies to get them to show up, and they're not showing up, which is very unfortunate there. So I'm just trying to get them. So I got a heal here, but I don't really need a heal right now. I want a special weapon and still not getting one. So let's just move on to the next objective. Next objective is shoot the shield generator so I can get to that area I wanted to get to. So going to do that. I can see there's a couple enemies behind me with those triangles. So I got to make sure I'm zigzagging a little bit so I don't get caught. Turning back around, taking these guys out. Just flying pretty well here. Got hit on that one. And then take out this ground unit so it doesn't hurt me anymore. Oh, where'd that plane come from? Whoops. There we go. Hit this guy. Oh, another plane. Take him out. Ah, there's a drop. There it is. So these are seeker missiles here. And it hits like a bunch. It's like a bunch of missiles fly out and hurt a bunch of things. I'll show it off when a couple planes show up. Take that out so it doesn't bother me. And shots can actually follow you from a long way. Like, these things are following me for a little bit. Oh, I ran into that. And I think I'm still being followed. No, that one's not chasing anymore. Take this out. There we go. Take him out. Alright, there we go. We can get here. Now we just gotta hurry up and keep taking out these enemies while trying to head over to the next objective. There we go. Keep going. Oh, wait, is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay, here we go. I'll use the missiles now. See how it just hits everything on the ground there? So special weapons, this special weapon hits everything air and ground, which is pretty good. There's two other special weapons. Well, there's a fourth one I don't really consider a weapon, but there's two other special weapons. There's a laser that only hurts air, and there's a barrage of missiles that only hits air as well. And something about the special weapons is when you pick them up, it resets the old ones, so just pick up these new ones. Like, if I pick up a new one, it'll just replace the old one. So you always have only max 3. You can't get more than that, which is just too bad there. Just keep going here. See the scenery? It's not bad. Like, there's a bunch of trees and rocks and bridges here. And doesn't look bad as far as a lot of trees and rocks go. There you go. The music, as you can hear, it's music. And just keep going here. I'll talk more about the music and the scenery in the next level. It's just a lot of the same, as you can tell right now. Flying around, keep going, shoot all these things. This is where it gets the most fun with. There's just a crap ton of bullets flying around, trying to dodge everything, weaving through. Feels like a bullet hell in that way. See, I dodged all those shots, and that felt pretty cool right there. Dodging all that stuff is always a good feeling when you play shoot 'em up in bullet hell games. That's always fun. Now we go over here. These guys are seekers. I gotta dodge them while taking out this refinery. So shooting down this refinery here. Even though it looks tall, you can only hit it with the ground, which is weird. Oh, geez. Careful. Keep going. Let's just get all these in one shot here. Didn't do enough to destroy them, so just gotta keep hitting them this way. Flying through, taking these out. Oh, geez. Almost got hit by missiles there. And still taking more out here. And a little bit more. Just dropping bombs here. And they're all done. So now we're going to go to the next mission. Which, well, as soon as she's done talking and telling us what the next mission is, we're going to head over there. And it's going to be... So we saw there's a side quest over here. I'm not going to do it. There's, like, no motivation to do that, unfortunately. And the next mission's over here. We're going to fight a patrol. Dodge these a little bit. And go fight a patrol over here up ahead at that red dot. There's also a green arrow on me to show me which way to go. Ah, jeez. Getting chased by missiles here. Whoa. Oh, man, there's a lot of missiles coming at me. Dodged all that. Oh, there's a heal there. Weaving through, go get this. And now moving on now. You see the variety of enemies. You got these air guys you're shooting at with bullets. There's little red ones that are a little bit faster. On the ground, you got guys shooting seeker missiles. And then we got these guys shooting spread. So you got a nice variety for the first level going on here. As far as enemies go. Now we're going to be at the dots here. We're at the dot now. And now we're fighting patrols, so it's just flying at us. We just got to fight them all here. So we're doing all that. Now, if anyone's getting motion sickness, my apologies. That's just how the game is, because you got to rotate around a lot. And apologies to Jinx, because she might get some motion sickness. See, take all those out. Just keep dodging, keep shooting. Dodge and weave. Got hit on that one. Doing pretty well here. Keep going. And woohoo, dodge some more. There's a shield there if I gotta pick that up. No, I'm getting hit a couple times now. You can't crash into ships, though, which is, I think, a bit weird that you can't crash into ships. That should actually be a thing. Oh, there, keep going. Well, flying out. Now, we killed the patrol, so now we're going to an unknown energy signature. And you can kind of guess what that unknown energy signature is. And let's get over there, and we're about to... we're almost there. A little bit more. A little bit more. There's story going on in the corner. Unfortunately, like, don't care about it. Oh, shoot, hit these guys. Oh, we do that shot. Take him out. And kill this tank here, because it's going to be a problem if I don't. There we go. I'm going to go towards the energy signature. And there it is. It's a boss! Look at this thing. Oh, jeez. So we can get a closer look here. Shoot these missiles, I get less trouble. And here's a boss. He's letting out a bunch of planes. It's just a carrier. And I'm shooting at it. And it looks pretty cool. It's a boss shooting out these boss bullets coming out of it. The only problem is all you gotta do is spin around it and it's never gonna hit you. It's a little... It looks cool, but it's a little unfortunate. It follows you. It doesn't lead shots. Or it doesn't do any randomized shots. I really think it could do good with randomized bullet fire. But it never does it, and so... You just kind of just never get hurt. You never get hit by this guy. And it's gonna die soon. Pretty soon here. I'm just holding my finger on the trigger. You don't have to let go ever in this game. There's no limited bullets at all. Now they're starting to catch up a little bit, but this ship's almost done. And there, it's done. Kill these guys now. And we are about finished here. And then this is an EMP. All it does is kill bullets. That's it. Doesn't do anything else. And story! There we go. A story there. And there we go. We beat it. Took 8 minutes on that one. Could have done it faster, like 5 minutes while I was just busy talking. We go next level. And when you level up from killing ships and beating missions here, and you can see... Here's your things. You get speed increase, handling for rotation, make your weapons stronger, make your special weapons have more shots, more HP, and more defense. Those are all the things you can get. And you can see it costs quite a few points to get these things up. And you have to grind out ship kills and levels to get up there. Now we're going to do level 2. You'll see I haven't actually completed level 2 yet, and I'm playing it on easy, and I'll explain that right now. The problem with this game is a lot of things, and you might have noticed them in the first level. The first level does a lot of showing you what's good and bad about the game, but I only talked about the positive parts, so I'll talk about everything now. So you got these tight controls. Pretty good controls here. Dodge pretty well. The music is more peppier in the second one. The first level is pretty bland, pretty muted. You did not really have much energy going out of that music. It's a little bit better here, but eventually it does die down, unfortunately. And one of the most glaring problems with this game is when you get caught with bullet fire in the back, but also the radar. And that is because your ship is at the bottom of the screen, you get shot by bullets in the back often, very often. Bullets that you should be aware of and being able to dodge, you just aren't able to see them and you get shot. Just too bad there. Now this level adds more variety with more ships, which is cool. That's good. That's a good thing. You want more variety as you go more levels. So we'll see more ground units that do more things, which is good. But a problem I have is with the radar just tells you there's enemies nearby, but it doesn't tell you what enemies are nearby. It also doesn't, here's the spread one, it also doesn't tell you if they're air or ground units. Also, why doesn't the radar tell me if bullets are flying? Because I don't know bullets are behind me, I just keep getting caught by bullets, and that's not very good. You need a little more intuition in a game like this, and because you don't have that intuition, you just get caught, and that's unfortunate. Now, you could forgive the lack of bullets on radar if they actually put your ship in the middle of the screen. I think that would have been great. Do we have a new enemy here? Taking him out. I think it would have been great if your ship was actually in the center of the screen, because then you have more intuition as to where to dodge at all times. But that's not how it is. So one of those two would have been a good way to fix that. Either a radar telling you where everything is, or just being in the center so you can see where it is yourself and be okay. Like I said, I like the variety of air and ground, but I think the radar should give you an indication of that, and that would be great. Right now, we're doing they're talking right now, so I'm killing things. Another problem is, there's these special weapons that help break up the monotony of just shooting everything. Like, all you have is this gun and these ground missiles. That's all you got. That's all you got. And it would really break it up a little bit if you had special weapons. It'd be really more fun to do that, but you don't get them very often. They're very few and far in between. I completely missed that shot for that one guy, and that's just too bad. It really is. It just ruins it a little bit. It hurts the fun factor of the game, And it's not like this is an art house game. This is a game that's meant to be fun. Shoot 'em ups are meant to be very high energy and fun, but the problem with this game is there's not a lot of energy to it. I find myself bored with this game, and when you're bored with a shoot 'em up, you know something's wrong. Because shoot 'em ups should not be boring in any way. They should be very energy. They should have you very invested and interested in the game, invested in dodging everything. And right now, this is very paint by numbers for me. I'm just flying through, killing everything like nothing. And that's it. Now, about difficulty. This is on easy mode. They recently added easy mode on the 9th of June because people complained the game was too hard. And I don't complain about that really, about it being too hard. All it really is the enemies hit you harder and they have more HP to die. So what it does is they just take longer to kill, and that actually makes it a bit more boring. It is very tedious right now, where I just have to keep flying around and killing things as I'm doing things. But there's not really very interesting patterns coming my way. Just a bunch of ships flying at me, just shooting them down one at a time. Just keep taking them out. This guy coming out of the ground though, take him out. And that's just too bad. The game feels bland, and there is enemy variety, but they're just there. They don't really do too much. You just fly up, take them out, and then move on like so. You could try to fly past them and do it that way, but because you're not aware of shots behind you, you can't dodge them as you're going forward, so you can't do that really fast and easy, which is too bad there. Another problem is the missiles, the heat-seeking missiles, or the seeker missiles. They're chasing you, and they chase you just a little too long. You have to dodge them about 2 or 3 times as they're coming at you before they finally run out. And when there's about 3 or 4 of those ground units doing that to you, it just gets, that's all you're doing. You're just spending too much time doing that. It gets pretty tedious and monotonous, and it's not very exciting doing all that. It does get exciting when there's a lot of things flying at you at once. You got bullet fire from some enemies, and you got these ground things coming on. But when it's only that, and you're doing that every other minute or so, it's not as good. It's definitely not as good. And there's just some inconsistency with what units should be blocking my shots and what shouldn't be, and also what should be blocking me and what doesn't. It's very inconsistent there as well. It's really unfortunate with that. And I just feel slow. I feel very sluggish. I feel like a turtle with this plane. And it's unfortunate. I should not feel slow. I'm a plane. And you can't argue that, well, you level up so you can be faster. Okay. The leveling system just feels unnecessary. It really feels tacked on. Does not really do much. Oh, your weapons are a little bit stronger now. You're a little bit faster. You can handle a little more damage. You get more shots. That's not actually a very good usage of the leveling system. Like, you want to feel like you're actually making a difference. And I don't feel like I'm making a difference besides incremental stat ups. And that, honestly, is not really anything. Putting up stats is not really a thing. Should either be put up powers, give me different varying shots, give me some variety here on my ship. My ship is actually very boring. It looks pretty cool at first, but it does become boring. And you can tell the music's been the same this whole time. As high up as it is, it's been very just the same. Doesn't break it up at all. Doesn't get mixed up. The background as well is very the same. I'm just flying from place with snow and trees to place with snow and trees. While the last level was place with rocks and trees, place with rocks and trees. And they could mix it up a little bit or make the map just something else. It's just, you're just in an ocean, basically. I could be playing, this could be a ship game. I could be shooting at ships and planes, and it wouldn't be any big difference. It's just shooting a bunch of ships, take out a bunch of complexes in the ocean. It'd be the same thing, and that's not a good thing. It's not very good that that's the kind of malaise I got going on here. Shoot all these guys down really quick. Talking too much. Take these out, getting shot a little bit because I'm talking so much. See, I'm just having, most of the time, I'm not getting shot by much. And that's not good there. It's not, I don't really feel any pressure going on here, which is just too bad. I just keep taking this out, take this out now. My shots aren't doing anything, just do ground shots. And there's no real, I would like it if there was just something with my bullet variety. This is a new ship here, which is pretty cool there. Don't get caught by it, he will shred you. The enemy variety is good. I give it that. I give the enemy variety is pretty good there. See, I almost got shot by all that. Your maneuvering is very good. You have just very sharp maneuvering. Ah, geez. Story doesn't mean much, but stories and shoot-em-ups are never all that much anyway. Oh, geez, new enemies, so we're fighting heavies. These heavy ships are shooting sneakers at you, and they follow you for freaking ever. So just keep it behind me, and just gotta remember they're behind me. See, they're still following me. Gotta fight this guy now, take him out. I gotta kill a bunch of these guys for this current mission. Fight a bunch of heavy fighters and kill them. And I'm just constantly corralling the shots while I'm dodging and just shooting these guys. And it's cool for a while, but then eventually after like the 7th guy, having to kill even more of them, not so fun. Now, you showed them a little bit on bugs. This level can be buggy. Enemies will spawn in the walls and you actually can't kill them. And so you have to start over, or you just try to hit them with splash damage until you finally kill them. And both are not that good. Oh jeez, I got hit there. Now I got the final weapon here. Finally I got the special weapon. This is basically a laser, which is pretty cool here. Shred that guy down. What's unfortunate though is it only hurts air units. It does not hurt ground units. And that sucks. I want to hurt ground units. I want to kill everything with this shot. And it's one of the problems with this game is you don't actually feel any fulfillment in this game. You're not a very fast ship, you feel sluggish, and you're not a very powerful ship. There's no power, what's the word? Power, fulfillment? There's no speed fulfillment. There's none of that, and it's very unfortunate in there. I got hit there into a wall, and that's just too bad. I'm just killing enemies, just generic enemies, just mowing them down, which is something normal in shoot 'em ups, but it could be handled better, could just go better. Just another enemy, another enemy, another enemy, another enemy. I never really feel any urgency in my fighting. I never feel like I'm going to have a problem. I'm just getting hit by stray random bullets, really. Not actually being beaten by any pattern of any kind, which is something you would hope to see. But no, just random things come in, get killed by me. Random things come in, get killed by me. Random thing gets in and I actually hit it, get hit by it, and there you go. What's weird is this wall is a triangle. Whenever I want to see those walls will show up as triangles on the radar, which is a weird choice there. Keep going. And I'm going to make another complaint, and that is maps. Now, I'm not right here, I'm not going to make a complaint, because what's happening here is, this is interesting, is that I got hit with an inhibitor, so I can't see anything on my radar, so now I got to find an inhibitor. And in this point, you get lost quite a bit. You get lost looking for where the heck this inhibitor is. You got to deal with these temporary laser walls, not get killed by that. And you just got to look for the inhibitor and find it. It's hide and seek, look for this inhibitor, that's fine a little bit there. The problem is later on, we're going to try to get to an area and we're going to keep running into just walls. We're not going to know where the hell to go. And that honestly needs a map for it. You need some sort of overview map so you know where the hell you are in this game, instead of just flying around pretty much blind going towards the next red dot. And that's just too bad there. Oh, no laser there? Okay. So right now I'm just wondering, I think I'm at the inhibitor. Yes, I am. Okay. The first time I did this I spent like 10 minutes looking for the damn inhibitor. I kept going the wrong way. All I could do was just stick to walls until I stuck to the wall on the right and kept flying until I finally found the inhibitor. And that's not good. That's not a good way to do it. Taking out this unit here, dodging all that stuff. Oh, got hit there on my wing. Take out this unit. Now you see I'm tediously trying to take enemies out. That's because if I don't, they'll shoot me in the back and I'm just going to die because I won't know where the bolts are coming from. If it had a radar to tell me where they are, I would just be dodging them a lot better and that would make this faster. As you can see, this level goes on for a while. It drags quite a bit, and that's very unfortunate there. Just keep shooting this down here. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out already. There we go. Don't want to get that item there. I wish you could have more item slots, honestly. That would help out a little bit. A bunch of enemies, just take him out with this. See, that feels cool, but now I'm not going to have that for like the next 20 minutes. Dodging more ships here. Gonna get killed, though. Yeah, I'm going to die in a second. Wall gets me. Nope, doesn't get me. That's good. Keep going. I'm going all the wrong way, actually. Crap. Go through the wall again. Jeez. Just take these guys out. Just endless enemies coming at me. And here's the way I'm supposed to go. See, there we go. So now we're trying to head to the exit point. And I got killed there. And nothing really breaks up the tedium or monotony of this game. Like, just fly to location, kill things. Fly to location, kill things. You got a couple more enemies that does break it up a little bit. But as you can see, this has gone over long at this point. I'm still doing this level here. And I am bored. Honestly, it's very unfortunate. I got all this stuff flying at me, but I am bored. I don't feel any attention to it, and that's unfortunate. We've seen me play a lot of games, and I've played quite a few bullet hells on YouTube, and they're pretty good. High energy, high tempo, pretty good there. This bullet hells. Shoot 'em ups as well. Got Sonic Wings is a hell of a lot of fun. On 1942, I would play over this. That's just too bad. Raiden's always a classic. All the Raidens are. And careful. Take all this out here. Oh, geez. Gonna get hit a little bit. Take it out. Take him out there. Take that out. Just keep flying out. And on medium, these things will just take longer to kill. And that does actually make it more interesting. If you want to make it more interesting, you give these guys more varied fire. You give them more shots. Give them a different spread. Just do something with that. Not just make them last longer to kill. These guys take long enough to kill as it is already at some points. And upgrading my weapons doesn't really do much either. Okay, I'm killing them quicker now. Alright, that's what? I don't know. Not much. Yep, take that out. Didn't even take that out. That's all these guys are taking on easy. Yeesh. I'm just flying here. I'm going the wrong way, apparently, so I gotta go over here. I'm gonna die. So I'm busy flying around all these guys trying to kill them, and then I was like, okay, I went the wrong way, so I gotta go this way. Going over here. Oh, jeez. Got a bunch of enemies chasing me, taking them all out. Shooting them as I'm flying backwards. Doing alright there. And, see, look at this. Look at the stupid radar. I was going the right way, but because I didn't check off the red dot, now I go this way. That's a bit annoying right there, and that happens a lot in this level. Very unfortunate there. Oh, jeez. Getting chased by this guy, take him out. See, I'm trying to take out all these things because I want to pick up... I want pickups, basically. I want pickups, and they're kind of necessary because you need heals and stuff, because this level's so long, you die, there is no checkpoint system, you have to start over. And that's why I haven't finished this level. I've started this level over for about 2 hours. I still haven't beaten this level. And it's not a complaint of difficulty, it's not a complaint of, oh, it's too hard, or any of that crap. This game is boring, and it goes too long on this one level here. And it's not very rewarding to play it. I don't feel much out of this game. It doesn't get any emotion out of me other than disappointment, and that's not something you want to get out of a player. If anyone watching this loves this game, like Delphorm, if you love this game, I'm sorry I don't feel that level for this game, but I just don't. And at some point, the red dot says I'm supposed to be going over there. And you're going to see in a moment that I'm actually at a dead end here. See, I keep going here. Keep going. I'm just going to fly for a little bit. This level's just going so long here. No, this isn't a dead end, is it? Let's see. There's a dead end at some point. Am I going to get to that dead end is the question. Well, just keep flying. Just still flying. A lot of enemies behind me. Got no really cool way to kill them all, unfortunately. Keep going. Yeah, here it is. If you take a turn... Died again. If you go right on accident here, like, see that dot? You're going right, you're in a dead end. And then, I'm not going to waste anyone's time, but you're in that dead end for a while because there's a lot of area over there. And then you realize, oh, I'm supposed to go around this way, so you go over here. And then you're going over here. This is why a map would be great, or just more dots, or just something. Just better navigation, because look how I'm killing these things. I'm near the end of the level, I hope. It's just a lot of the same thing right now. They go through. I got shredded a little bit in the back there. And now I'm in a new area. And great, I'm in a new area. Hooray! I'm at the boss now. There's a lot of enemies here to shoot at me. Kill all these things. Oh, jeez. A story's going on right now, so just give me the damn objective so I can move on. And there it is. Just attack the military facility. Oh, I'm getting hit by a lot of things on the ground. Now, this military facility has a shield on it, so obviously I gotta take out this generator right here. Trying to take it out. I'm getting shot by just a crap ton of everything right now. There's a heal there. Pick it up. Oh, geez. Gotta keep dodging, just shooting things. And this is a little bit better here, just having to deal with all this, shooting my missiles out. There you go. I got a level up, it looks like. Take out more things. Just keep taking things out here. And, just taking out buildings. We took out one of the generators. We gotta take out more generators while everything's coming at us. This is kind of cool, but because your inability to see behind you all that well, you just get caught by a bunch of cheap shots and you're gonna die from that. So I'm shooting these towers here, gotta take them out so I can fight the facility. Just keep doing that. Keep dodging, keep my head on where all my enemies could be, although they will randomly generate everywhere. And I gotta take out another one. Oh geez, because there's 3 or 4 of these, gotta take out another one here. Shooting it, shooting it, shooting it. Dodging here, and I got caught in the back by that ship there. Well, not ship, but tank there. There we go, take that out. Keep shooting, and that one goes down. And I'm still getting hit. I'm nearly dead. I got enough XP to level up, which is good, so that means I can get more stats, I guess? That's good there, and there were only 3 generators, looks like, so now I can fight the main facility. So go over here. Yep, and I can now blow this all up. You gotta see all these targets I have to kill? Just shoot all these different parts of the facility. It's not one big facility you gotta hit. You gotta hit all these parts to it. Taking it out right now. Shooting all this damn thing. Keep hitting it. I get taken out by a missile. Came out of it. There you go. And I lose. That was like my 10th try. I'm not gonna retry that. So in summary, what do I have to say? At the end of the day is what I feel. I am disappointed with the game. When I saw the screenshots of the game, like, oh cool, I can fly around in all these directions, shoot all these things, I can bob and weave, dodge through things, that's great. That's cool there. And that's what I had the first impression of this game. It's like, alright, I'm flying around, tight controls, feels really good, I'm dodging things from all these directions, that's great. But because I'm at the bottom of the screen, I'm getting hit by a lot of just stray random shots. I have no intuition that they're coming at me, and I'm just getting hit. That's too bad there. That's unfortunate. That's one problem is, I really feel like you should either have a radar tell you where the bullets come from, or get put in the center of the screen. That would be good, so you have better intuition for dodging, because this game is you flying around stuff, but it's also about getting shot at and dodging bullets. It's about seeing the waves coming at you and finding the way to thread the needle. Like, that's something about shoot 'em ups and bullet hells is dodging. It's very important that you have good intuition to dodge and feel satisfied with that. If you're not satisfied with dodging, then you failed there. Another thing is there's no real satisfaction with being this plain. I'm just mowing things down. It feels very boring, not very interesting. That's too bad. That makes it very bland in that way. I just shoot bullets and missiles. I get special weapons, but they don't come up often enough. That's just too bad on that one. The levels look bland as heck. It's just trees and rocks and trees and rocks and more trees and rocks. It never varies up. At least the enemies do vary up though, but once you get that set of enemies, it's just that over and over and over again, waves and waves and waves of the same thing again and again. And that's nothing very special or interesting, which is just too bad. I would assume the third level is another landscape like this. I can't even get the third level, so I can't even tell. It'd just be a couple new enemies and just more waves and waves of that same new enemies coming up and just, okay, there you go. It's going to be interesting the first time, but it's going to be boring again. That's just too bad. The level up system is just there. Does not feel very good there. And this is something that's a problem is I've gotten farther with that second level the more I played it, of course, because I've gotten some stats into it. And just knowing where to go on that game. And that's not the way you want the game to be, is you grinding up. It's not the best way to do a game. You want it to be... This is the thing of pacing, is you want a game to be challenging and hold you back if you're not good enough, but not be it because you ran out of patience with the tedium of the game. That's not the way to go about it. The reason why I keep getting killed is because I'm like, okay, I'm actually taking way too long with this level. I need to go forward so I can show you more of the game, and I'm getting mowed down because of that. And that's basically, I'm getting tired of the tedium and showing that and having to move forward and getting shredded because of that. That's not a good way to go about it. I should be getting beat by just bullet fire. I should not be getting beat because I want to get to the next area already. That's not good. And it's unfortunate. There's a lot of potential in this game, and it just doesn't happen. It doesn't fully come out. And that is too bad. And I was thinking maybe it's a late bloomer, but I can't even get to the late bloom, if there is one. It's just very unfortunate. And the fact that you added an easy difficult recently is kind of bothering as well. But it also shows that they're doing changes to the game, because the game needs to be successful. You got to patch it so you can make it a good game, or you just give up. And I don't want them to give up. I don't want any company to give up on their games. I want them to keep making them, or the next game be better. Like, take what you've learned from this one and do better than the next one, or make patches that make the current one better. Like, I don't want to see a company die. I want to see a company do better. That's how everything is. This is their first game. It's pretty rough. It's not that great. Hopefully it's enough for them to make another game, or to make this game better with more patches or something. Just do better. That's what I want to see, and I hope it happens. Because this is games. We want games to be good. We want them to be better. We want people to be interested, be excited, to want to play them, to have fun with them, to feel something from them. And I don't feel fun. I don't feel accomplishment. I don't feel anything. I just feel frustration and disappointment. And I don't want to feel that. I don't want that in a game. I don't want any game to do that, but plenty of games do that. And here's one of them. And just please do better. I know I'm just someone who's playing games and just saying things. I don't know how coding works. I don't know how any of that works there. Long time ago I did, but not anymore. And it's just, this is your game. This is your baby. You need to do well with it. You need to make something you're proud of putting out there. And there's no way you're proud of putting this out there. There's so much room for improvement. There's just so much more this could be, and it's not there. So I don't recommend this game. I hope it gets better. Maybe it'll get updated to a point that I could. But right now I don't recommend this game. And that's really what I wanted to share from playing this game. Not just because we got it donated and we had to do something with it, but this is what I want to say about this game for that. And that is, this is an example of a game that has potential that falls short. And we see too many of those. And with this game, I'm saying it now, is they can do better. There's room for it. And I hope they do. So that's enough of the one-shot. It's enough of my complaints and rants about this. We'll see what comes up next week. But for now, that is the game. I had fun with everyone watching. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time. And I did have fun. I did have fun showing off the game. trying to explain my thoughts on this. This is a learning process, and it's fun to learn. And hopefully some of this gets taken to heart. I hope it does. And that's it. See you next time.